I think this was when my health started changing. I was trying to keep moving, but physically and mentally, I was starting to unravel. At the time, I thought I was just tired. Maybe I just needed a few good days and things would start to feel normal again. But leaving Mount Shasta and heading toward Oregon, I was carrying a lot more than I realized. And the months of van problems I'd been trying to stay positive about were finally starting to catch up with me. As I sit here speaking to you from bed after being sick for a few weeks and still not better, one thing I've learned about chronic illness is that it rarely arrives all at once. It whispers first. A little more fatigue, a little more brain fog, more sleepless nights, a little less energy than usual. Looking back now, I can see those signs were already showing up. But at the time, I was doing what I've always done. I kept moving. I kept telling myself things would settle down once the van problems were finally behind me. We're in Shasta National Forest. The trees are so pretty here. It's very damp. It's gonna rain the next few days, so this place is gonna be washed out. It's not even dark yet, and it is so chilly. I'm glad I got one of the first turnouts because it's deep. Yeah, like my van would've. I don't have the clearance for this. Yeah, some parts like up to my knee have a hole. Yeah, this would not have been good. Really can never tell. Anyway, just for a night. This place is gonna be a mud pit in the morning. I like the moss all growing on the trees. It's so cool. Mama, how you doing? I love this. This is my absolute favorite. Hi, Mommy. Oh my God, do you hear this rain? Oh, good morning, sweetheart. Oh, honey, it's pouring. It's very ominous outside right now. I don't really want to drive in this, but we really can't stay here. It's gonna get flooded out, so. This is what I picture Washington being like, just like gloomy and gray and rainy. All right, Mommy, you ready? You ready to go take a ride with me? Yeah, we're gonna go to Weed, California, okay? Living in a van means your entire life depends on a handful of systems working properly. Water, power, ventilation, refrigeration, internet. Things most people never think about until they're gone. Without electricity, I couldn't reliably run my fan. The water pump doesn't work. Keeping food cold became an issue. Even earning a living online became difficult. None of those things sound dramatic on their own, but when they happen over and over for months, the stress starts becoming part of your everyday life. And I think what weighed on me even more was knowing that these weren't random breakdowns. These were ongoing problems that I had paid professionals to hopefully prevent. Problems I trusted someone else to do correctly. That feeling of being disappointed, of feeling stuck, of watching money disappear while trying to fix someone else's mistake was becoming harder and harder to carry. Oh my God, with the rainbows lately, it's so amazing. Holy shit. Like the fourth rainbow I've seen today. That's insane. How cool. All right, first time in Oregon. It's beautiful day. So we're gonna go into Home Depot, walk around, and get us a buddy heater, right? Got a lot of barriers everywhere. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Dead end aisles. Okay. Trying to get my steps in. Okay. Halloween and Christmas in here. I'm doing all the things. Oh, here they are. Look. Here's Mr. Buddy Portable. Yep. Wow, looks kind of big. Looking back now, these places almost feel symbolic. At the time, I just thought they were interesting roadside discoveries. But now I see something different. I see how exhausted I was becoming. I was trying so hard to stay positive, to focus on gratitude, to remind myself how lucky I was to finally be traveling with Gem after all the years of waiting, working, and saving. To focus on appreciation for the freedom this lifestyle has given me. And all of that was true. But two things can be true at the same time. I was grateful and I was struggling. I've shared pieces of the electrical issues over the past several videos because they were a reality I was and still am facing. But there are parts of that story I've never talked about. Not because they aren't important, because they definitely are. Some experiences take time before you can look back at them clearly. And I think I'm finally getting closer to that point. How magnificent this tree is. I could tell it's just been here for like hundreds of years. Let's go see its roots. These roots. Can't really tell how massive this is, but it's a stunner. A lot I kept to myself. Some because I didn't want frustration to become the focus of my channel. And some because I thought I could simply push through it. But suppressing stress doesn't make it disappear. Sometimes it just shows up somewhere else. Being sick these past few weeks from where I'm speaking to you now has forced me to look honestly at that period of my life. And I think this was the beginning of a much bigger story than I realized at the time. If you've never heard of the book, The Body Keeps the Score, it talks all about how our bodies hold on to trauma and stress and store it in our physical body. And that redirects me to wanting to be more intentional about how I care for myself and my body and my mind in the day-to-day, so that stress doesn't compound over time and lead to breaking down my immune system like it has right now. Something people don't always realize about driving a camper van is that visibility can be pretty limited. Since I don't have any rear windows, I heavily rely on my mirrors. And even so, there are still a significant amount of blind spots in the van, especially when I'm backing into campsites, navigating tight parking lots, or changing lanes on busy highways. That's why I've been using the Wolfbox G900 Pro Smart Mirror Dashcam. Instead of a traditional rear view mirror, it gives me a live camera feed behind the van, which means I can actually see what's happening back there. The image quality is incredibly clear during the day and just as helpful at night or in bad weather when visibility becomes even more important. It records both front and rear while I'm driving, so if anything unexpected happens on the road, I have that footage saved. Like, for instance, someone driving right through a stop sign, or speeding past in inclement weather. For me, it's one of those upgrades that adds a little extra confidence every time I get behind the wheel, which is pretty much every day.
Till I hit the dirt. Hey, are you guys camping here?
Am I camping?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Do you mind if I pull in here?
No, not at all.
All right. Thank you so much.
If you want to check it out for yourself, I have the links and discount codes listed below. A special thank you to Wolfbox for sponsoring this portion of the video and helping us arrive safely to destinations like this. Just looking for camp, and I was like, oh man, someone's in my spot, and oh, shit. Good morning, my little Eskimo. Like somebody just left this here, or somebody got a Nebraska sticker on the bumper, or they brought it here and torched it here. I don't know. Or someone left it here and someone else torched it. Like, who freaking knows, right? Other people put trash in it. You know, as they do. Dude, where's my car? That's actually hysterical. That's the part of humanity I like, is like making humor and art in something like this. Jimmy, what is this? So far in Oregon, we've slept here and a Love's. Not anywhere too exciting yet, but fine, safe nonetheless. There's a campground this way. Come on, Jemmy, we're gonna go this way. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. This road goes pretty far, and there's a bunch of other roads that break off too. There's my girl waiting for me. There's some structures out here. Let's see what these buildings are, and then we're gonna turn around. Okay, so this side's private property. As you can see, there's an abandoned like house right here. Cool. Yeah, so someone used to live here, apparently a long time ago. Look at the trees changing color. No one's lived here in a very long time. Why are abandoned places just so cool? There's just something so cool about them. Yeah, that I thought it was eyes from far away. Oh yeah. No, 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 no. No. Come here. Good girl. No, we can't go in there. That is not structurally sound. I could literally live in a cabin this size though and be totally happy. Not kidding. Oh, Bruce was here. 2023. Hey, Bruce. All right, Mama, let's go back this way. Come on, back here. Come here. Good girl. Let's go. Good girl. That was a fun find. Go, Mama. Go, Mama, go. She got the zoomies. Come here. Show us your zoomies. Show us some zoomies. Honestly, this is the kind of situation I'm going for. Out in the middle of pretty much nowhere, a forested area. I want peace in this era. The beautiful thing about nature is that it doesn't fight the seasons. Storms come, things slow down, and eventually the sun returns. That's something I'm trying to remember right now. The past several months have taught me that self-care isn't something I can squeeze in when life calms down. It has to become part of the journey. And whether that's making time to stretch, writing more, sitting quietly in prayer or meditation, and simply allowing myself to admit when I'm not okay and not punishing myself for needing to rest. At times, this lifestyle has given me incredible freedom, but sometimes the strongest thing we can do is listen when our bodies ask us to slow down. I was at 47%. Used the toaster oven for a little bit, which I've always done, no issue, and it just drained my entire battery system. So I've been resting, trying to allow my body to come back to baseline, and then it's back to the road. Gem and I are going to keep moving forward 1 mile and 1 day at a time. Thanks for being here with us, and we'll see you on the next one. We're gonna come back this way.
You want to